Hi there, everyone. My name is Emil Stewart, and today I will be reviewing Helium.com, a website that will pay you to write articles for them. So, anyone can write on Helium.com. You can be freelance, you can be anything. I'm just an ordinary college student. I mostly wrote articles when I was in high school, but I didn't really stick to the program, mostly because I didn't feel like it paid out enough for the effort that you put in. But for other people, it may be worth it, especially if you really enjoy writing. So let's take a look at what Helium is all about. I'll show you at first that Helium, as you can see here, works on a star system. So you have a writing ranking and a rating ranking. And I know that sounds confusing, but I'll explain that in a second. Um, I'm actually not eligible for rating because I haven't rated anything in a long time because I haven't used this website in over a year. Um, but my writing still stands and that'll stay there forever. So I'm rated 2 stars for writing. So let's take a look at what that means exactly. Um, the ranking system here, the stars have to do with the quality of writing that you're known for. So, for example, 5 stars here needs a total of 500 or more articles written, and they need to be in the top 75%. For 4 stars, you need 300 to 499. For 3 stars, 100 to 299. For 2 stars, 30 to 99. And for 1 star, 4 to 29 articles. Now, I only have 10 articles, so you might be asking, how can he fit into the 2 star selection? Well, if I scroll down here, you can see that if you only have between 4 and 29 articles, if you're above the top 85% of writers, then you can have a little more leniency there. So I'm technically a 2 star writer, even though I've only written 10 articles. So if your articles rank high, it pays off with ranking, but it doesn't really matter how many stars you get. It's arbitrary as long as you have at least one. So you just have to make sure that you're in the top quarter of writers, which sounds like it might be challenging, but it's really not that hard. So let's take a look at the rating stars, of course. So in order to get rating stars, you need to rate at least 10 articles in 30 days, and your rating score must be, I believe, above 75% as well. Um, what that means is when you rate an article, the majority of the people that rate that article as well, if they side with you, in other words, if you rate well, then you'll have a higher rating score. You need a high rating score in order to make money on this website. So that's the catch 22. You have to both be consistently rating things and writing things. The nice thing about writing things is that they will continually gain money as long as you have a rating score of at least 1 star and a certain percentage. Let's take a look at what that percentage is right now. Um, okay, so you need at least a rating score of 75%. In other words, when you rate something, you're really supposed to put some effort in. This keeps people from just guessing around and rating random articles, even not based on their quality. So here's the rating, for example. There's 2 articles here about the same length, and I have to read both and figure out which one I feel like has more quality, and I won't do that right now. But that's how the rating system works, and that's how people rate your writing score. So, how has this paid off for me? Well, let's take a look for a second. Okay, so the earnings and payments, how much did I actually make? Well, the problem with Helium is that you need at least a payout of $25, and unfortunately, to get to that $25, it can sometimes be pretty difficult. Let's take a look at how much I've made. So far, I've made $12.15, and $8 of that was from adjustments. I'm not sure where or when or why, but $8 of it was from that. Lifetime, how much I've made was $4.15 off my articles. The reason for this is every 10 views only gets you 1 cent. So technically, my articles have only been viewed 415 times. And this is the big problem with this is the articles only appear on the search engine in order of the freshest article or the one that's been written most recently. So the older your articles are, the less views they're going to get. As you can see, most of mine, some of these are only worth 6 cents. My best article was worth $2.39. So to say the least, it can be very difficult to earn money in just by writing random articles. Now there is a better way to make money. So let's talk about the other ways of making money on Helium. One way, if you click on the right tab at the top, is to make some money either by joining the contests or by earning money with assignments. Now, assignments are specific freelance writing jobs. Sometimes they vary. The jobs here are only $2, which isn't very much, but sometimes they can be as high as $20 to $100 even. If you can write these articles, there is the potential of making money. The problem here is that lots of people apply for these articles, and sometimes you're competing against other people for the article that the purchaser wants most. So, unfortunately, what you'll find out is that it's a very competitive market, and overall, I didn't find it worth it myself to be writing for them. But if you are a very talented writer, it would be worthwhile to do Helium. Potentially, you could make some money and get some free experience in writing. I only wrote 10 articles, but I did notice that I was a better writer by the end of those 10 articles. And if anything, it might be worth it if you enjoy writing articles or if you just want experience with writing. So overall, Helium is a very good website, but as far as making money goes, it would take a lot of dedication to actually make it worthwhile. So the decision is up to you whether or not it is worthwhile. But overall, they are a legitimate website, and if you enjoy writing, then I would highly recommend it. Thanks.